Okay, we're going to start. Good morning, everyone. We're going to start in Balasana, if that feels okay. Otherwise, if Balasana feels too strong for you to start in, you can just start maybe kneeling or cross-legged, whatever feels better. Otherwise, if it feels okay, you're going to extend the arms out, spread the fingers, wiggle the sit bones back towards the heels, and then maybe allow the forehead to come down towards the floor. If you need any props here, anything behind the knees, anything underneath the forehead, then just take anything that feels right. And just take a moment now to allow the body to soften. Feel the weight of the back body being supported by the ground. Allow weight into the arms, into the hips, into the sacrum. Just noticing how you feel here. Bringing your awareness to the breath. Notice the shape of the breath in this position. Breathe into the back ribs, the side ribs. Notice the lifting and spreading of the ribs as you inhale. The softening and fall of the ribs as you exhale. On your next exhalation, maybe just sigh out the breath. Taking one more inhalation. And again, sighing out the breath. Check the jaw is soft, the gaze is soft, the tongue is soft. On your next inhalation, press into the hands, press into the knees, coming up into your tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to move into our cat-cow. So inhaling, lift the tailbone, chest comes through, lift the head, gaze is forward. Exhale, round the back, push the forehead away, draw the navel towards the back of the spine, find space for the vertebrae. Inhaling back into your cow. Shoulder blades glide towards each other. Exhale, cat, shoulder blades glide away from each other. So can you slow the breath, slow the movement. Inhaling one more time into your cow. Exhaling back into cat. Then you're going to circle the hips in one direction. So as you circle the hips, you can combine that cat-cow action as well. Coming back to center. And going in the opposite direction. So just bring up the spine, bring up the side body. And then coming back to center. From here, sink your heels back into your Balasana. Extend and reach the arms a little more. Walk your hands over towards the left side of the mat, and then you can fingertip walk your fingers over so that the right palm now comes on top of that back of that left hand. Just breathe into the right side of the ribs. Reach the fingertips in one direction, that sit bone in the other. Now walk the fingers over, right hand over towards the right side of the mat, and you can bring your left hand on top of that back of that right hand. Now you're reaching the left fingertips in one direction, that left sit bone in the other. Breathe the left side of the ribs. Bring your hands back to center, spread the fingers. When you're ready, tuck the toes if downward dog feels available to you. If not, you can maybe just stay here for a few more breaths in your cat-cow. If you're in downward facing dog, just gently start to walk out your down dog, bending one knee and then the other. Slow the movement, slow the breath. And then when you're ready, just coming into a still downward facing dog. Maybe lift the heels, put a little bend into the knees, press into the hands to shoot the sit bones up and back, find the length into the spine. And then when you're ready, you can maybe start to straighten the legs again a little more. They don't need to be straight. The heels just come to wherever that feels right for you. Plug in with the tailbone and notice that gentle engagement here into the navel. Your gaze can be towards the navel. Breathe into the cribs. Inhale your right leg up. So you can do this from tabletop position as well if you'd rather. Exhale, come forwards into plank. Knee to chest, heel to glute. Push the forearm around the back. Squeeze the heel up towards the bottom. Inhale, lengthen back into your three-legged dog. One can take two more of these. Exhale, come forward. Really push the forearm around the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, come forward, push round the back. This time you're going to keep your gaze between the hands, help or step your right foot in between the hands. Drop your left knee down, coming into your Anjaneyasana, right knee in line with the heel. Lift the heart, soften the shoulders. From Anjaneyasana, go back into your half monkey with the breath. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then from here, inhale, lift, flat back, exhale, fold more. So you can bring hands to kind of, if you've got some bricks handy, or you can walk your hands back a little bit more, whatever feels available to you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Coming back up now, bring your right leg to the outside. Toes can either point forwards or to the side. You're going to come into gate, spiral your left arm up, push forward with the hips, drop your left shoulder down, walk the fingertips down the outside or the front of that right shin. Breathe now into the left side of the ribs. Inhale, reach back up into your left arm, walk your hands forward, bring your right foot behind you. You're going to come into side plank on our left side. So that could be your left knee stays down, turning the hip, or you can take one foot in front of the other, or you can step your feet. Left shoulder above that left wrist. Push out of your left shoulder, lift the hips. Legs are super strong here in your side plank. Breathe. Bring your right hand back down, coming into plank. Exhaling down from plank or from the knees. Elbows graze the side body. Keep that rebound. So keep the navel drawn towards the back of the spine. Release the hands. Toes are released as well. And then inhale, soften the glutes. Walk the fingertips back. So see, can you work into the upper back here? Exhaling, come down. Inhaling, coming back up. Walk the fingertips back. See if your glutes switch on. Can you allow them to turn off? And see, get the focus into the upper back. Walking fingertips back. And down. One more time. Inhaling back. And down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands. Hips come back. And then up, coming back into your downward facing dog if that's available. Otherwise, stay here in your tabletop position. Breathe into the back ribs. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, come forwards into plank. Push the floor around the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, come forward. Really round the back. Really working towards the squeeze. Inhale and lengthen. Last time, contracting. Push, squeeze. Maintain that contraction. Lift the hips as you step or help your left foot in between the hands. Drop your right knee down, coming into Anjaneyasana. Knees in line with the heel. Lift the heart, soften the shoulders. Breathe here. Sink into that right hip. And then exhale, coming back into your half monkey. Inhale into your Anjaneyasana. Next time we're coming back into a half monkey. You take a few flat backs, exhale, fold. So you can bring your hands to bricks or you can walk your hands back a little bit. Coming up, bring the hands to the hip, bring your left foot to the side, toes can point forwards or to the side. Spiral your right arm up, keep pushing forward with the hips. Exhale, walk the fingertips down the front or the side of that shin, coming into your gate pose. Breathe into the right side of the ribs. Inhale, reach up into your right arm, walk the hands forward, coming into, so you're going to bring your left leg behind, and then you're going to come into side plank on your right side. Again, you can keep your right knee down, turning the hips. You can stack one foot, bring one foot in front of the other, stack the feet. You could lift your top legs or whatever side plank works for you, shoulders above the wrist. Lift the hips, allow the legs to be super active and strong. And then turning back down into your plank, navel towards the back of the spine. Find that rebound, exhaling down from plank or from the elbows. Elbows graze the side body. Bring the hands behind. And then from here, you're going to inhale, come up again into your Sarpasana. Reach the hands towards, so you're binding the hands behind the back, reaching the hands towards the heels. Exhaling, come back down. Inhaling, reach and squeeze, soften the glutes. Exhale, come back down. Change the bind of the hand, so different index finger in front. Again, lift and squeeze, reach. And down. Taking one more. Inhale, lift and squeeze. And down. Release the hands. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands. Hips come back. And then up into your downward facing dog. Smooth the breath here. Inhale your right leg up. Look between the hands, step your right foot in between the hands. Left foot 45 degrees. Coming up, so we're going to start in warrior one. So squared hips, roll the inside of that right thigh back, spiral the arms up. Exhale, sink into your right knee. As you do, check your right hip hasn't come forward. So keep working to draw that right hip crease back. Kind of working into the core here to allow that kind of rotation. Palms of the hands could come together, or little fingers are looking towards each other. Maybe sink another millimeter into that right knee. Smooth the breath. And then bring the hands to the hips, straighten your front foot. Inhaling, lengthen, exhale, forward fold into your Padmasana. Keep the back of the neck long, chin gently tucked in. Point the elbow tips up towards the sky. So you're not collapsing here into the chest. And then inhale, come up, lift your back heel, and then your little hop forward. You're going to come into a balance. Hug that left knee in towards the chest. Root into your right foot. Find a spot where you can steady your gaze. And then bring your left foot to the outside of your right ankle or wrap it round, coming into Garandasana. Right elbow stacked on top of your left elbow. back of the hands or the palms can come together. Squeeze to the center line, draw the navel in to find your balance. Lift the elbows a bit higher, take the hands away from the face. Slowly unfurl your left leg and step it back with as much control as possible. Lift the elbows high. Release the hands. Hands come either side of that front foot. Take the weight into the hand, step that right leg back. You can come down to the floor and come into Cobra, or you can come Chaturanga and up dog here. So take the option that feels right for you. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Smooth the breath. Inhale your left leg up. Look between the hands and help or step your left foot in between the hands. Right foot comes 45 degrees. Press into your front foot to come up. Square the hips so the hip bones are pointing towards the short end of the mat. Roll the inside of that right thigh back. Spiral the arms up. Bend into your left knee. As you do, keep drawing your left hip crease back. And breathe. Press into the outside of that back heel. Lift your back arch. Kind of find that energy here in your warrior one. Smooth the breath. And then bringing the hands back to the hips, straighten your front foot, coming into your Parsvastanasana, lengthen through the front line of the body. Chin is gently tucked in, so there's also length to the back of the neck. Draw your left hip crease back, point the elbow tips up towards the ceiling. And then inhaling, coming up, lift your back heel, little hop forward, hug your right knee into the chest, coming into a standing balance. Again, find a spot that's not moving, keep the toes super soft on that standing foot. Bring your right ankle to the outside of that left calf, or you may have space to wrap it round. Stack your left elbow on top of your right elbow, back of the hands or the palms can come together. Soften the gaze, lengthen the breath to quieten the mind, to find the balance. Lift the elbows a bit higher, take the hands away from the face. Creating space into the upper back, into the neck. Slowly unfurl your right leg and step it back. Lift the elbows a little bit higher. Release the hands. Hands are going to frame that front foot. Take the weight into the hand, step your left leg back. Again, you can come down to the floor and come into Cobra, or you can come Chaturanga, up dog. We're going to meet back in Balasana. Allow the body to soften and let go. Bring the forehead down, the shoulders. Inhaling, coming up. Can you take a short seated pose? So starting in your Dandasana, bending both legs, bring your right ankle underneath your left knee, left heel underneath your right knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, turning towards. So I'm not mirroring your left leg. So bringing your left arm behind. Inhaling to center, change the cross of the legs. So now bring your right leg in front. And again, inhaling the arms up. And turning towards the right. And then inhaling center, coming maybe to a cross-legged position. Maybe bring the hands into prayer or just bring the hands down to the palms, just taking a moment to settle the energy and the breath. Bring your awareness once more to sounds that you can hear, to the breath, maybe gently bowing the head. And then I hope everyone feels well, enjoyed a little 15 minutes of stretching and moving. Very nice to do it.